Alright, hello everyone, my name is Solo, and this is Solo's World. We're back here on Destiny, and guys, if you guys are watching this, I am going to put this at the beginning of the video and in the title, but spoiler warning, if you have not completed the Lightfall campaign, please turn off the video now. I'm going to be doing some speculation on my side of everything that's going on. With that being said, I'm actually going to be turning down quite a bit of the sound back down to what I had it at before, just so that I can hear myself talk and not stutter as much. But basically, what is happening with, well, just the basics of everything in this expansion. So first thing I want to tell you guys about is the fact that I think I know how this is going to play out. I love that I get them from just doing stuff. But I think I know how this is going to play out. And here's what I mean by that. So with how this ended, if you guys haven't seen it yet, or you're just like, oh, I'm not going to look at it because, you know, I don't care about spoilers, I'll just tell you guys. So basically what happened was the Traveler is considered dead right now. Now, you might ask yourself, oh, well, why is the Traveler considered dead? Well, see, when the Witness took control of your ghost, which we're still not exactly sure how that happened, but I'm guessing we'll be given a clue on how that happened eventually. But either way, at the end of the campaign, you fight Callus. Of course, we knew this. We knew this was going to be a thing. So yeah, you fight Callus, right? And then Callus goes into a rage, and then you kill Callus. And then Callus does what the last disciple did, and basically grew, right? Well, afterward, the Witness took control of your ghost and made a connection with the Veil and did that to the Traveler. What is this? A portal to somewhere. Where? I don't know. There's not really any good evidence that suggests where this goes. Because the thing about it is it could just go into the Traveler, but from the description of it being a light and darkness thing making this portal, I don't think it is. Now, another thing about it is that the Witness, and I predicted this, won. The Witness has won against all odds. The Witness won, and the Witness knew he was gonna win, or it was gonna win, as they say. The reason why the Witness won is because the Witness has always been 9 steps ahead of us. So this whole time, the Witness had a backup plan no matter if Callus won or lost against us. What I mean by this is, even if we had lost against Callus, the Witness still would have been pleased because Callus would have proven himself. But the thing about it is Callus has one very bad flaw that he's had since we first met him. And that is he keeps running from his problems so much that eventually his problems are the reason why he died to us. He got way too greedy. He got way too, you know, oh, I have to do this. And he ended up getting himself killed. It's as simple as that. Now, let's talk about what this means. So, what this means now is, honestly, we don't know. Because we are fully expecting the Witness to take over the Traveler, or open up this connection to the Traveler, and then just kill everyone, right? But then the Witness didn't. Which is very strange. And everybody's just kind of confused right now. Lightfall was more about Callus than the Witness. And what I mean by this is that the Witness knew Callus would fail. It knew because of Callus's flaws, which we've seen in Duality, and we saw now when he, in the Lightfall campaign, failed initially to keep the radio mast alive. And it blew up with Rohan basically self-destructing inside of it. And then the Witness knew after that there was a high likely chance that Callus was gonna die. Because it's kind of like how Rolk died. Being overly confident and thinking, oh, well, because of this, I'm gonna win, is a very bad mindset to have. Because, again, what happened to Rolk? He thought, oh, the Guardians, that's a cakewalk, and then got his shit stomped in. Because he was too busy gloating. By the way, I fucking love Strand. To all the people who say Strand is lackluster, I don't think you're having any fun with your build. I think you're too focused on making your build like a min-max of everything. Sorry, not sorry. Because I'm having a shit ton of fun. But yeah, no. So that was the big thing, is Callus was more the main subject for this campaign. But a big part of this campaign was definitely, I gotta say, the Witness being 10 steps ahead of us. No matter what. Because you figured the Witness took out Guardians on his way to the Traveler. And he only sent out Callus to see if Callus was worthy of going on with him. Or it. And Callus proved not to be worthy. That was the only reason Callus was there. If the Witness had gone there themselves or itself, the Witness literally would have probably just destroyed me, Keitel, Nimbus, Rohan, no matter who it was, it would have destroyed all of them. Because the Witness doesn't care. And the fact that we act like, oh, well, this makes no sense. Honestly, it doesn't. It makes a lot of sense to me. The Witness did what the Witness wanted, which was get control and connect to the Veil. That happened. And yeah, it's very confusing, and I think it could have been explained better. But I think the reason why Bungie did this, and the reason why I'm not I guess I'm not upset about the ending. But the reason why I say I understand is because I think I know what they're going to do with it. Because here's the thing, right? The raid comes out, what, Friday? It's either this Friday or next Friday. I think it's this Friday. I'm not sure, though. Let me check just to make sure. Okay, in March 10th. Okay, so it's not this Friday, it's next Friday. So the big thing about it is, right? Yeah, next Friday. Okay. That means the 7th is Tuesday, so yeah, sorry. I had to do, because I saw like March 7th was when some of the Strand stuff unlocks, and I was like, what? But that's the big thing, right? Is that the Witness is now in that portal, and we don't know what's going on. I think the big key that is going to explain a lot is A, going through the Neomuna stuff. Because A, the Neomuna, like, unfinished business sounds like it's going to talk about the Veil more. And I think the raid is going to tell us a lot more. Because you figure the raid's going to be on the Witness's capital ship. Or, like, the big-ass ship that the Witness would be in. Wherever the hell that is. But it's going to be on the Witness's ship. Which logically means that the Witness is going to be... Like, we're going to see a lot more insight on why the Witness wanted this to be the outcome, you know? But the thing that's still throwing me off, and the thing that I'm wondering about, is if the Witness is already there, right? And the final shape is already gonna happen, what are the seasons gonna be? Because, like, here's the thing that kind of baffles me, right? So the seasons... I love that. The seasons, right? Season of Defiance is basically happening at the same time. Or around, like, the same time that Lightfall finishes, I want to say. So we're just focusing on, like, getting people back. We're not... I just missed this man so many times. Like, so many times. You know, we're not focused on the Witness right now. Because we can't really do anything. Like, we can't go into that portal. Like, we don't know, like, if it'll just kill us. And another thing, a lot of people are probably saying, oh, well, why didn't the Guardian shoot the ghost? Hello? McFly. Then we'd have 0 light. We wouldn't be a Guardian anymore. Well, we wouldn't be a light Guardian anymore. We wouldn't be one of the Traveler anymore. And also, the ghost is our companion. Like, it does basically everything for us. Including reviving us. Which basically means we would be mortal. Now, there's a lot of things that haven't come out yet. In regards to, well, lore and things going on. And I think the season's also going to add on to the ending, but I don't think the season should be required to add on to the ending. I think the raid is probably going to be the biggest component of adding on to the ending, because I feel like it might explain what the Witness is doing inside the portal. Potentially. Or maybe one of these exotic quests will do that. Who knows? Either way, I think I can take a educated guess on where it's going. So, I'm guessing the portal that the Witness opened goes either to a different solar system. That's my first guess. Or it goes into the realm where the Traveler pulls light. And the reason why I say the second one is because you figure the Veil, you know, warded off darkness, right? Or from what we can tell. And that must mean it must be made of light, or, like, given the ability for light. And the Witness, I'm guessing, opened up the ability to go to where the light is produced, or, like, sent out. Right? And where the Traveler gets the light. So the question I have right now is, if we go into that portal, right? Because it said that we can't go into that portal, which I don't think we've tried. It's weird that it feels like we haven't tried to go into the portal. But I can understand why we would say, oh, we can't follow behind, because, like, it'd be really weird for a Guardian to try to follow behind into a portal, and then all of a sudden the portal kills them, and then everybody's like, well, you know, it's fun while it lasted. Plus, you know, we have a lot of other stuff to do in regards to, well, at home stuff, right? Because a lot of people got captive, like held captive during this war, and yeah, we have quite a bit to do. I just missed that. But yeah. What I'm hoping is that I want to say the raid is going to tell us a lot more. Because A, we do know that there are parts of the, like, Strand subclass that are locked behind the raid. And we also know that there are parts of the Strand subclass locked behind the first reset as well. Which is interesting. But yeah, I haven't gone to the farm. I haven't started any of the, like, new activities. But I did want to bring something else up. And that is, if you guys look at the Traveler with this on it, what does it look like? Could it be it looks like the original art that was shown off for Lightfall before all the, like, text and stuff changed? You know, with the Traveler and then a pyramid ship in the middle? Yeah. So, Bungie foreshadowed this, by the way, really hard back when they announced it. And I know everybody was looking forward to be like, oh yeah, well, is Bungie gonna announce, you know, the next part? And it's like, no, they're not gonna announce the next. It'd be weird for them to be like, oh, this is the next DLC after, you know, this is the next DLC after our big ending to the Light and Darkness saga. Well, yeah, so we have an entire year. I don't know why Season of Defiance is got the spider picture on it. Hold up, I need to check something. Season of Rivals. Okay, yeah, so that's the somebody needs to tell Bungie their Season of Defiance art is the Season of the Hunt art. At least for me, for some reason. But no, that is my suspicion is we're gonna go in there and find out that it's like where the light is being made or where both the light and dark are like from. Or it leads to a new solar system. And at the end of the final shape, we're gonna fall into it. And that's how the new arc's gonna start. Because we'll be in a different solar system. I don't know. That's my weird predictions. Overall, I did feel like it was a little bit fast. I get, like, I have understood that, like, that's how it's supposed to play out because A, it's supposed to be acting like, hey, the witness knows what it's doing and it's literally just gonna fucking speed run this. And I understand that completely. That's why I'm not really one of the people who's upset about the witness doing all this stuff so fast. So, surprise, I'm not upset with the campaign. I think the campaign was okay. Compared to Witch Queen, we didn't have like shit ton of revelations. We did have the revelation at the end of, hey, the witness didn't immediately destroy everything. But other than that, I don't. Yeah, I just don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I wonder how Season of Defiance is going to play out, and I wonder how the raid is going to play out. Because there is a high chance that the raid gets completed, and, like, we get a lot of revelations in the raid. And then once the raid gets completed, we find out, like, what's going on. Because in reality, while yes, not everyone can play the raid, we have had it before where the raid is the, I guess, catalyst for something to happen, especially with the Curse Week and just other things in general happening. So yeah, just keep that in mind. We could get a lot more when it comes to A, the raid, and B, this season. Because again, it takes place either at right after Lightfall is done, or like during Lightfall. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, that's my little kind of like jumbled thoughts on the thing. I literally just finished the campaign like 10 minutes ago, or well, 30 minutes ago, adding the 10 minutes to my recording time. So, yeah, my thoughts are kind of jumbled, but to the people, and I'm gonna specifically say this to the people who are saying that the writing team should be fired or acting like babies and children in the first 2 days of the expansion. I'm gonna say this: grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up and stop being just fucking children. Damn. Like, the expansion's been out for 2 fucking days. 3 when this goes out. And y'all are acting like this. Like, come on. Y'all make the Destiny community look like shit. And honestly, if I were to hope for anything, I'd hope you'd move on from the Destiny community. Enough said. For the people hating on Nimbus, they are not that bad of a character. I think you guys are overreacting. I think you guys just don't want a comic relief character or just a witty, weird character because it's not Cade 7 or a revived Cade 6. I said what I said. Sorry. We can't have Cade back. And as far as Neo Muna, I'm still diving into it. Neo Muna looks great. I think Neo Muna is great. Tormentors, those motherfuckers are scary. Like, you can't tell me shit about how, oh, tormentors aren't that bad. That motherfucker can grab you. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. That shit's scary. When motherfuckers start grabbing me, that's when I scream. And trust me, with the walkthrough of Lightfall that I have coming out, which is all recorded now, by the way, and the next episode of that will be coming out at like 2 hours before this goes live, because this is gonna go live the same day. I think part 3 is scheduled to go up, so keep that in mind. Again, I am going to be labeling this as spoilers in the title, and also at the beginning of the video I did the spoilers, so be warned that I will be doing different videos. I do have some stuff that I need to look through, most notably the Lightfall lore book I need to look through, because I feel like that's going to give some great insight on what's going on, at least to a certain degree. I think it's going to tell us probably things about the Cloud Shredders, which I think will be really good. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. I know I said a lot of things like, oh, you know, that people don't like Nimbus. I'm going to stand by my opinions. I'm sorry if you don't like them. Let's just at least try to keep it civil in the comments, you know. I get it. I stutter. I know. I've heard it a bajillion times at this point. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on it. I'm going to be working on it with all the stuttering. Mostly going to doctors and try to figure out what's going on with my brain and why it likes to bounce a lot. But also, I just want to keep it civil because I feel like the Destiny community, especially after this expansion, has become a really toxic mess of people with their quote-unquote hot takes. And it's just annoying. If your hot take is that Lightfall is bad and that the team should be fired, it's not a hot take, it's a toxic take, and you need to get that shit out of here. Sorry. Oh, well, you just can't handle my opinion. No, you're just being an ass. Like, people worked hard on this. And you can see it. Yeah, I get it. It wasn't, it wasn't Witch Queen. I get it. And some things got fumbled. It happens. Not everything can be a masterpiece. But that does not excuse the fact that some of you are being fucking toxic. And so all the people sitting there saying that Lightfall is bad, Lightfall is this, Lightfall is that, Lightfall is this, Lightfall is that. It's been 3 days. Simmer the fuck down. 3 fucking days. This is not a season. This is an expansion. It's been 3 days. Leave it alone for at least 2 to 3 weeks before you start coming in on all that bullshit. Because if I, like, the amount of times I've seen people talk about the fact that they think Strand is shit, or that some character they think is shit, or that Neomuna is a bad destination, like, calm the fuck down. Jesus. God. You know, people probably shouldn't have said anything about this being our Infinity War moment. Because I feel like people took that way too much to heart. And now they think that since it's not the effort of $1,000,000 companies, coming together to make it, it's not that good. Or comparing it to Witch Queen, I get it. It's a little underwhelming. But I still enjoyed Lightfall for what it was. And I'll stand by that. But yeah, keep it civil in the comments. Guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.